everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jessica for those of you who don't know me, and I'm a senior studying business at UC Berkeley. I'll be making videos about fashion, college life, and soon post-grad life, so if that sounds interesting to you, make sure to subscribe so you get notified whenever I post new content. Basically, the last 2 times I shared with you my mini hauls. So the first one from Frame Denim's sample sale in LA, and then the second one from 2 of my favorite brands, Maje and Sandro. Today I'll be doing something similar, but this time I'm actually shopping my mom's closet. So we're going to be taking a look at some vintage pieces from the 90s and 2000s, from when my mom was in her 20s and 30s. And she has some of the items left over, so I'll be taking a look at those and trying them on and sharing them with you. My mom worked in finance at a bank in Korea for most of her 20s and early 30s, so she used to wear a lot of pantsuits and just formal wear in general. So most of the things I'm going to be sharing today are those for business professional attire. Fortunately for me, we are the same height, and she was around my current weight when she was in her 20s and 30s, so a lot of the items fit me really well. I'm going to be trying them on and sharing them with you all today. Everything I'll be sharing today is from the 90s or 2000s, which means they're at least 20 to 30 years old. And that's really impressive because they've all stood the test of time, and most of them are in excellent condition. Obviously, clothes do wear out a little bit over time, and my mom has either donated or thrown out most of her clothes from then, but these are some quality pieces that she has invested in, and she wanted to keep them, and thankfully I can wear them now. I fit into them pretty well, so I'm able to repurpose them and give them a new life. These days you see a lot of boxy fit or boyfriend style blazers along with fitted, more skinny trousers and even sneakers in the workplace. Especially on the West Coast, a lot of office culture has become more casual, so people are able to wear these types of attire to work. But back then, in the olden days, especially in Seoul, my mom working in a bank, she had to wear professional attire every day. And back then, wearing classic fitted blazers along with wide long pants and heels were the trend. So we're gonna see a lot of that today. Okay, so first we have this coat, perfect for the winter, and it's very fitting. This is super long. It comes down all the way to my ankles, and I kind of feel like a witch or like some sort of wizard when I wear this, but it's really nice. It's from a brand called Mani, M-A-N-I. I think at the time it was a sub-brand of Giorgio Armani. I'm not sure if this brand exists anymore, but it is of great quality. It has still held up really well, and you can see it's double-breasted with 6 buttons on each side. So it's a really elegant look that can really complete your business professional attire look, or even with like a party dress, you could wear this over it. Next we have this blazer from Ralph Lauren. I think this is actually the newest piece that we have. It's from 2009. My mom bought it when we first came to the US. It's made of wool and cashmere, so it's really warm and is something that is going to be essential in my wardrobe for fall and winter. And you can see here it's herringbone pattern, and that is one of my favorite patterns, and it just so happens that it is back in trend these days. So I'm really excited to wear this, whether it's to work or just to a more classy or dressy event. Okay, and now we have this boucle tweed-like textured half coat. I think this texture is perfect for the cooler seasons, especially in the fall and winter. And it's black as well, so it's one of my favorite colors. It's gonna look really flattering. Apparently this also came with a belt, but I don't know where it is anymore. But I think it looks really good even without the belt. You don't really need that. It kind of slims down at the waistline anyway. So yeah, this is another piece that I'm gonna enjoy wearing. This one is a pantsuit set, so you have the blazer here and the pants in here, but it's all black. There's not a lot of decorations or detailing to it, so it might look a little bland or boring. So when I tried it on, I actually put on a brooch to give it more like a statement piece type of look. And it's from Botticelli, I don't know how you pronounce it, but at the time in Korea it was a really hot brand. This is another pantsuit set from Botticelli. I think my mom bought this one and the black one together at the same time. This one is brown, kind of similar to the French press color from Lulu, if anyone here is familiar with that. The only thing about this is that it kind of looks like a jail uniform if you don't wear it well, which is why I put on the brooch when I tried it on to kind of put more attention towards that. But one thing I do like is the elastic waistband here. So it creates a more slimming look when you wear it, especially with the wide and long pants at the bottom. And this is another Botticelli suit, pantsuit set, except this is a linen blend, so it's perfect for the summer. It's very, very lightweight, especially compared to some of the other pantsuit sets I've seen. So I do think this is actually perfect for the summer. Alright, here we have a three-piece suit from an Italian brand called Maje. Again, not sure how to pronounce it and not sure if it still exists, but it comes with a sleeveless top as well. You can see it is striped and it's a linen blend, so it's very lightweight and it's perfect for the summer. Especially in Korea, it gets very hot in the summers, so it's nice to have a more lightweight suit, and I think it's something that everyone should invest in. But it does get cold in the office when you turn on the AC, so it's nice to have the blazer, but when you go outside, you can just take the blazer off and stick to just the sleeveless top. And next we have this black set from a brand called Attitude. Apparently it was a really famous designer brand in Korea at the time, and I can definitely tell the quality is from a more luxury brand. I think this seems to be a common pattern with my tastes, but I really like the gold detailing on the buttons in the front. I think it creates a more elegant look and it doesn't look boring, you know, as if it was just all black. So there's 4 pockets. I think this is more of a coat blazer, not really one or the other. But one thing to note about this is that in the back, you see these horizontal seams running. Usually on blazers you see 1 vertical seam and potentially 2 curvy ones on the side. But this one has a different look on the back, which I thought was really interesting. Is also from Attitude. It's beige tan-ish, and you see it is double-breasted with 6 buttons lining each side. There's a T on the buttons, probably for Attitude, the brand. And it also comes with the pants. I'm not a huge fan of the pants. I think with this kind of texture, it looks a little weird on me. But I really like how this looks actually. I used to not really like double-breasted blazers and coats because I thought they just didn't look good on me, but I realized if you button them all up, it actually looks kind of okay. This is a Max Mara blazer. It's double-breasted and it's a beige color, but it has hints of kind of green and pink. I think this also came with pants, but there were some scratches on it, so my mom had to throw it away. But it's also a lightweight summer material, so it's going to be really good to wear in the spring and summer seasons. This light pink cardigan is from a brand called System. I especially like the skinny cable knit patterns. I don't think cable knit is really going anywhere. It's kind of a staple, classic trend. So I think this is a timeless piece, really. I think my mom wore this to our family photo shoot in 2002, 2003 or so. So when I tried it on, I actually kind of copied her look. She wore this with a Ferragamo scarf inside. So I did the exact same thing, and she said it reminded me a lot of when she wore it back then. This is a beige sweater from a brand called Mine. I think it was also very popular in Korea at the time, but it kind of has today's trend and aesthetic vibes to it. You could definitely wear it today and no one would think it's from the 90s. But I really like how they have this button detailing on the sleeve and just like the contrast between the colors of black and beige. And this would be perfect to pair with some jeans, or maybe even a skirt for a cuter look. And last but not least, we have this faux fur cardigan. This is the oldest item that we have today. It's from 1993, so when my mom was a senior in college, which is what I am today. My mom cut this sleeves a little bit. I think it used to be longer, but she said it made her look bigger than she was, so she cut them, but it still looks good, and I think it's another really good piece for the winter. You can just pair it with jeans or leggings and a pair of boots and call it a day. It's a nice casual piece to have around in your closet. All of the pants you saw were wide and long, with the exception of the blue jeans, which are my current pair. But that was a trend at the time, and all of the blazers have shoulder pads in them, minus the summer ones, which are very lightweight. I have broad shoulders to begin with, so I don't really care for shoulder pads, but I think it creates a nice silhouette anyway, so I definitely don't mind having them. And I think it's kind of funny how, fashion recycles every few years or every few decades, just depending on what the trend is. So everything that my mom has kept until now from the 90s and 2000s, I think it's great that I'm still able to wear them. Some of them have more of a vintage look than others, and the wide long pants I can't quite wear without feeling a little awkward in them, but I'm glad that my mom has kept these items, and I'll definitely be wearing them and stealing them from her from time to time. Even with the wide pants though, you can style them with sneakers or like the ugly shoes that are in trend these days. So, nothing is out of the question. You can definitely pair all of these items and create your own unique look as well. yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I definitely enjoyed going through my mom's closet and finding these pieces. It gave her a chance to think back at her college and working days as well, so it was a nice bonding experience for us too. And I really liked trying on all of these items and seeing them pretty much fit perfectly. I guess that's one benefit to having the same height as my mom. We're both 5'7", so that works out pretty well. So if you enjoyed that and want to see content similar to that, definitely let me know in the comments. Also make sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel. I'll be posting more content shortly. But that's pretty much it. Thanks for coming by and have a good one.